sério?
3, 2, 1, go!
Ué?
Bruh.
Tudo que eu
Mas o que é isso?
É, boy.
Three, two, one, go!
Tá pegando fogo, bicho! Chama o bombeiro lá!
Já olhou e pensou, o que passa?
Vai me matar. Sai daqui.
Banido.
Você vai morrer.
Sumiu!
Você vai morrer.
Banido.
2, 1, go.
This is a certified.
No! God, please, no! 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 Chill! Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh, man. Okay. All right.
I got a gun.
Eu não acredito que você vai me negar um prato de comida. Um prato de comida aí pra mim? Você vai me negar um prato de comida, velho?
É, ué.
This stupid and still managing to breathe. Like, why do these morons always split up?
Hey guys, there's a bloodthirsty demonic serial killer hybrid running around. Let's divide ourselves like dumbass Scooby-Doo rejects so we can die one by one in the dumbest, most preventable ways possible.
Are you trying to speedrun death? If my friends and I are being chased by a killer, the only splitting up we're doing is trying to beat each other to the door, but these imbeciles actively choose to separate. Then they run upstairs. Upstairs! Like, bro, who taught you geometry? What part of higher ground equals trap do you not understand? Your escape plan should not involve going closer to the ceiling like you're planning to politely ask the demon to leave. And don't even get me started on when they hear a noise. It's 3 a.m., the house is dead silent, and then something goes thump in the attic. Any rational person would yeet themselves out the window and call Jesus. But no. Becky grabs a candle and tiptoes up there like she's gonna find Narnia. All you're finding is your own funeral. And also when they do finally land a hit on the killer, one hit. One! They drop the weapon and cry like they just slapped their cousin instead of a demonic butcher. Pick it up, you emotionally unstable breadstick, and swing again! People in horror movies are the dumbest
There's a problem with my Rubik's Cube collection. For years, I have been trying to collect a 1x1 cube all the way up to a 21x21, which is what I have. But a bunch of puzzles in between are missing. Like I have a 21x21 cube, but I don't have a 15x15 or even a 9x9. And the reason for that being, it's so expensive, but will look super satisfying lined up from biggest to smallest. So this is how I'm gonna get these missing puzzles. I'm secretly going to break into a Rubik's Cube store, disable all the security cameras, and hack their— Just kidding, we bought all these. Total spending $1,700. The cubes I bought were all magnetic, except for the 19x19 because they don't make one. So that did make it cost more, but we will have amazing turning cubes. But there's one problem. It's impossible to align the cubes from a 1 to a 21 layered because of this dumb 17x17 that is enormously large compared to the 21. So aligning is gonna be out of order. But it's looking nice so far.
Bro, I was just turning it, the 8x8, and it kind of popped, so... Please be okay. Please! I think we could fix it. Alright, we got lucky.
You may notice some cubes have not been manufactured yet, like an 18 or 20 layered cube. And I'm also missing a 14 layered because the magnetic should be coming soon, so we're gonna wait on that. But subscribe because maybe I will scramble all these. There's a problem with my Rubik's Cube collection. For years,
Why it sucks to be born as a monk. You're born in a monastery where silence is sacred and breakfast is a piece of bread and a sip of water. At 5 years old, you hear the word obedience for the first time, and from that moment, it sounds like a life sentence. At 4 in the morning, you're woken by a merciless bell. It's freezing, it's dark, and you're kneeling on cold stone, praying for salvation. You look through the barred window at the outside world, people laughing, kissing, dancing. Meanwhile, you're learning how to be silent. You have dreams of running away, of kissing a girl, of eating pizza, but you wake up drenched in sweat and rush to confession because even your dreams are sins. Your biggest temptation? A radio hidden in the basement. One day, you're caught. Your superior looks at you like you're a rotten apple and says, "You've lost your calling, leave the monastery." Why it sucks to be born as a...
This is Todd.
Hi.
This is Todd's mom.
Hi.
In a moment, Todd's mom will read her son's internet browsing history.
What?
This is Todd.
Hi.
This is...
If your wheels were square, they would bounce and jolt violently on the road. But if you shape the road with a special wave pattern, each flat side of the square wheel can slot perfectly into each curve. This keeps the wheel's center at the same height the entire time, which prevents any bouncing or shaking, giving you an unexpectedly smooth ride. If your wheels were square, they would bounce and jolt violently on the road. But if you shape
If Roblox told you that your account is getting deleted in a day, what would you do? First, you would try to go ask Roblox if this was some mistake, and you are sure that Roblox wouldn't just do this, right? But unfortunately, Roblox tells you that your account is actually getting deleted without giving any reason, and you can't do anything about it. Then you go and play all your favorite Roblox games one last time, since you know that all your data and progress for those games will soon be gone forever, which also makes you kind of regret all the Robux you spent on them. Next, you give away any Robux you have left to a friend so that you won't lose it when you get banned. Then, as you are waiting for your doom, Roblox tells you that the ban was an error. If Roblox told you that your account is getting deleted in a day, what?
Golden fish.
Just fall already.
Be careful of what you wish for.
I have how many years till death? Hopefully. It's soon. And we can just get this over with. Like, just fall already. I was kidding!
Nah, these filters are straight up brutal. I don't know what he said, but I know that's not what he prayed for. It only gets worse. Wait for the last one.
Damn. Damn. Get down.
Bro cannot win.
Go in the hole. Yes. Let me cry.
That was just personal. Bro knows something we don't.
Just fall already.
What happens if you force the Delta Warriors to wear things they don't want? Well, if it's Susie, sometimes she'll flat out say no and won't let you change her gear, even when it's items that she should be able to wear or has even used before. For example, Susie starts chapter 1 with the main axe weapon, but once you upgrade her to the brave axe and try to get her to switch back, she says she's too good for that and refuses to go back to the main axe. Most armors are usable by anyone, but don't you dare ask Susie to put on the white or pink ribbons. She won't let you, plus she'll say I said no, come on already. Then if you combine the ribbons together for the twin ribbon and try to get her to wear that, she'll say it gets worse and worse. Plus, of course, there's the mannequin that you buy from the Addison, which nobody but Chris can wear, and if you try to have Susie put it on, she'll say, not even gonna ask. Interestingly, if you buy the Big Shot bow tie from Swatch, Susie will let you put it on, even though she'll say, I look like a nerd. But if you visit Spamton Shop and buy the Big Shot bow tie there, it'll actually end up being the frayed bow tie instead. Then when you try to have Susie put on the frayed bow tie, she won't let you and will say, look, I have standards. Susie also has lots of interactions with consumable items and other gear, but what happens if you force the Delta Warriors to wear things they don't want?
God, these eggs are fire. What did you season this with? Oh, just pepper. But in like a spray form. God, these eggs are...
Everyone knows about Minecraft's iconic pink sheep, which has an incredibly low chance of naturally spawning. But did you know that when sheep were first added, some of their colors were a bit off? The original pink sheep had this super light and desaturated color, making it look like cotton candy. It is pretty cute, but bizarrely, its color didn't really match the pink wool block at all. The same was also true for the light blue sheep. But what was even worse was the orange sheep. Yeah, it's literally yellow! Man, Notch really needs to get his eyes fixed. Everyone knows about Minecraft's iconic pink sheep, which has an incredibly low chance of naturally spawning. But did you know that when sheep were first added, some of their colors were a bit off? The original pink sheep had this super light and desaturated color, making it look like cotton candy. It is pretty cute, but bizarrely, its color didn't really match the pink wool block at all. The same was also true for the light blue sheep. But what was even worse was the orange.
This LEGO Sonic head has a huge problem. Metal Sonic looks great from the front, but he's the only LEGO minifigure with a massive hole in the back of his head. So why did LEGO make it like this? Apparently it's so you can flip the head back and pose him like he's flying. But that just puts a huge hole in the front of his face. It works for weird custom builds, like attaching two torsos. But if you just want to display him, it looks unfinished from certain angles. So the only real solution to this problem is to add a blue stud. This LEGO Sonic head has a huge problem. Metal Sonic looks great from the front, but he's the only LEGO minifigure with a massive hole in the back of his head. So why did LEGO make it like this?
Here are some things hidden in the terms and conditions that you probably never realized. So Amazon has a hidden clause that states if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, certain product policies would no longer apply, allowing for flexibility on returns and use. Signing up for Photoshop technically prevents you from using Photoshop as a verb, and so you must instead say edited with Photoshop to prevent trademark dilution. The paint company PPG does not allow their paint to be used on terrorist, biohazard, or nuclear facilities. Similarly, you can't use Apple Music in places that facilitate the development of nuclear or chemical weapons. On that topic, you apparently can't use Java to control a nuclear reactor, and you can't use witchcraft while using Netflix according to their terms of service. When buying a Tesla, you don't actually ever fully own the car, as it states that the software component is still owned by Tesla, including the UI, connectivity, and charging mechanisms, though this is the same for any hardware product like iPhones as well. And finally, PayPal doesn't allow you to purchase specific items like skulls, stolen goods, and items removed from graveyards. Not sure who's buying those though. Here
Is this still for sale?
Yeah, the price is on the listing.
Best I can do is 1 billion.
What billion?
1 billion pounds.
British pounds?
American pounds.
I don't intend. Tend to complain for extra money, but the price is only 200K. I think you're drunk or something.
Take my offer or leave it. I'm feeling generous today.
Really? I can't believe this. How can I repay you, rich man? I can finally feed my 100 villages and 10000 basements.
Mr. Yappinson, just send me the ban hammer.
Same day shipping it is. Let me know if it arrived in your address.
What the f is this? Where is the hammer that I paid for?
This is exactly what you paid for.
What are you talking about?
You're drunk for real. You sent me 1 billion inches wrong pounds.
These probably had some value. Just send me the one I paid for. I didn't pay that heavy shittins for that Plants vs. Zombies
Take
tour.
it or leave it. I'm feeling generous today. I should haven't sent you a stick at all.
I have no real money. My grandpa is a war veteran. He's suffering with paralysis. I want to surprise him on his birthday.
Womp to the zero money womp. Womp to...
What? Why? My system is crashed. I lost my data, but I had an antivirus. Antivirus is enough, but I lost my data. You need Protégent, world's only antivirus with data virus software. Protégent is a virus. You need Protégent, but I thought Protégent was a virus. You need Protégent. Yeah, boy!
your game crashed. I think you need...
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
ai.
Onde é que eu tô?
Sai daqui. Tá aí. Meu Deus do céu. Tá no não grosso. Tá no não.
Você vai morrer.
Não.
Ei.
Você é burro.
Opa! Ai!
Sopa de macaco, sopa.
Eu tô bravo.
antivirus. Protégent is not enough. You need antivirus. Protégent. My data. Oops, my system. Oops, my system. Oops, my system. Oops, my oops. Oops, my system is crashed. Oops, my system crashed. I lost my data, but I had an antivirus.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Crashed. Oops, my system crashed.
If you like
Killy Sunt.
you'll love
Killy Sunt.
Live.
Wii Music is a music game on the Wii. They really subverted expectations with that title. It allows any talentless peasant, me, to express themselves through the medium of sound in a well-mannered, respectable fashion. That is straight up self-suck. For all of these Wii
insert title here
games, I've started the video off with a Wii clip. So where is it? Well, it turns out that Wii Music doesn't have a title screen. I tried to persevere by corrupting anything that just had the words Wii Music written on it. And eventually, I finally did it, everyone. Can I get a round of applause? I finally did it. I finally got the Wii Music title to corrupt. Kind of. Me. I'll count that as a win. So what can you do in Wii Music? Good question. What's this mod? Who knows? This one? I don't know. The tutorials, what are those? This game has... I don't know where I'm going. Here's how you play the game. Some great songs in this game. Some great songs. Ah! What do you want to choose, guys? Do you want All right, screw it. Let's just fondle instruments. Welcome to hell.
This is the rarest item in my collection. In fact, this entire set of items are the rarest in my collection. These 30-year-old plushies are part of a set called the Color Me Mario series and was only released in Japan. If you try to look up the history behind these stuffies, you'll find little to no information about them. There's only one known commercial for this set that shows that the reason these characters are all white is because you're supposed to color them with the provided Mario crayons included in the box. Trying to hit the labels on the box with Google Translate doesn't help as much as you'd think either, as it really doesn't provide much info besides the set name and the manufacturers. If you're thinking about buying some of these rare plushies for yourself, good luck finding them on the internet. It took me just over a year to collect every single one of them loose, as I still need to find Princess Peach complete in her box. This entire process of hunting down these meaningless moldy looking plushies has not been cheap. This is the rarest item in
If you were given a job at Roblox, what would you do with it? At first, you would try to abuse your position to give yourself a ton of Robux, which would most likely make Roblox fire you, but you would still try to do it. And after you somehow successfully obtained millions of Robux and Roblox somehow didn't catch you, you begin to do a bit more trolling. You start small by using your powers to ban one of your friends to scare them a bit. And since you can, you also ban some other Roblox players who you had bad history with. But when you started to ban a bit too much people, Roblox started to question you a bit. But luckily, you just claimed that they violated some rule, causing Roblox to leave you alone. But because you aren't satisfied with all the trolling you've done, you just start deleting all the popular games off the front page. If you were
How hard I hit my brother, how he described to my dad, how my dad hits me, never give up, was about to quit gambling, but then I saw this tweet, thank you Minecraft. There are two kinds of people, I need to eat. Nah, I'm fine. Close your eyes and try to type. Grass is green. Thank you Minecraft. There are two kinds of people, I need to eat. Nah, I'm fine. Close your eyes and try to type. Grass is green. What's worse than a heartbreak? Have you ever misplaced a glass block in Minecraft? This is illegal, you know. Sharks found inside an active volcano alive. Fire resistance. Notch just sold Minecraft to Microsoft for $2.5 billion. Microsoft is stupid. I bought it for $7. The third person you see when you click share has a crush on you. Bro, it's my sister. Hello, sir. Did you smash my girlfriend yesterday? Sorry, I only speak Minecraft enchanting table. Lamau? Yeah. If a Minecraft world is infinite, how does the sun a crush on you? Bro, it's my sister. Hello, sir. Did you smash my girlfriend yesterday? Sorry, I only speak Minecraft enchanting table.
They sealed him inside with just a little bread and water and mailed the box to Philadelphia. For 27 hours, he sat cramped in the tiny space, enduring sweltering heat and rough handling. He even spent 20 miles upside down as the box traveled by boat. But finally, the box arrived over 200 miles from where it started. And when it was pried open, he emerged, finally a free man. They sealed him inside with just
So here's how it works. Let me get a pair of twins. They're born the same time, they're the same age. And now one of them I will send off at 90% the speed of light, and the other I'll keep down here on Earth. Turns out, this twin that I've already sent, his clock ticks 44% as fast as this twin's clock. So, this twin is aging more slowly than this one. How about 99.9%? We're getting closer and closer to the speed of light itself. And at that speed, the clock ticks only 4.5% as fast. So, what does this mean? This twin that traveled for 5 years and comes back, if they went at 99.9% the speed of light, after 5 years, they're 5 years older. We have aged 110 years. So here's how it works.
Chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, taste.
These are 3 times Nintendo got sued, ironically for patent infringement. Starting with the 3DS, where in 2013, a former Sony inventor called Seijiro Tomita sued Nintendo for $30 million. He was claiming that they stole his idea during a private meeting for a 3D screen that didn't need special glasses. But the wild part is that Tomita actually won, and Nintendo was ordered to pay out royalties until 2017, where Nintendo appealed the ruling and the whole thing got thrown out. Next up, a company called iLife sued Nintendo in 2013, claiming that the Wii Remote used motion sensor technology that they originally built to detect old people whenever they fell over. Nintendo got destroyed in that lawsuit and they were ordered to pay $10 million. For patent infringement until Nintendo appealed the case in 2020 and they also won that one. But in 2008, a company called Aniscape was claiming that the analog sticks for the GameCube and the Wii controllers were in violation of their patented sticks. And in this case, the court actually sided with Aniscape and ordered Nintendo to pay $21 million. And Nintendo was this close from getting their controllers banned from all US stores, but wouldn't you believe it, Nintendo appealed the ruling and they walked away clean. These are 3 times Nintendo got sued, ironic.
Which stress toy inflates the most?
Woo! Oh, man! Whoa! That hurt my knuckle, by the way. This is the Oreo squishy. All right, here we go. The giant Oreo, fellas. Oh! Why did I sign up for this? Do I have to lick the insides of this? This is the super duper mushroom squisher. We're going right up the butt. Come on, just pop and end it. He's just, what was that? Little hair. The hair is separate. Woo! Okay, that wasn't bad. He just shot off like a missile. That was the biggest. That felt massive. This is the Nito Dream Drop. Cool thing about the Nito Dream Drop is it does have a base. We're not gonna be dealing with that today. Here we go. Getting a little worried. Oh! Well, this is the Nito Niceberg. Our camera people are actively walking away. Oh! I think it ate me. Did you see that thing eat my arm? Tap the link to get stress toys like these from
VAT19. Which
This cat is really naughty. It often jumps around on the desk. But it also likes to steal food. Most importantly, remember to save your files.
Why?
Because the cat might accidentally delete them.
Is it really that bad? Wow, so cute. Let me take a picture. My cup. Hello, I'm here to start my job.
Sit here. The company has a cat.